Hello everyone. Today I would like to tell you about conversation between the people, the man and the woman. The woman said to the man, innocent, they put up that job notice on their website and they had received a lot of applications and they had but or at least 50. The man agreed with the man and he said the president would be happy to hear that and he were eager to hire a heater engineer um, and wanted the new hire to start as soon as possible. The woman agreed with the man and she said with so many submissions they hadn't been able to look down the properly. The man suggested the woman suggested help her and he said he had some time to the, the day before around 10 o'clock and he could stop by her office and they could go uh, over them together. The man said to the woman, uh, she here he here she were promoted and she congratulations to her and he wanted to know when it did go into effect. The woman replied to the man, it had just started in 2 weeks. But she were busy until then since she needed to attend training every day for it. She didn't know when she would have a time to pack this stuff. The man replied to the woman, uh, she had just finished his work for a day. The woman said the woman agreed with the man and he said that were perfect and he wanted to know if he could see if there were an extra box in the supply closet. The woman wants to know if the man did hear and his complaint at the staff meeting that morning. They said that the store manager, Mr. Hartford, would retire that year, and they were looking for someone internal to take spot. The man was surprised by that, and he said he would love the store manager, but he didn't think she had enough experiences to consider. The woman replied to the man, she had been assistant manager for a while. That were a lot more than most of us. The man agreed with the woman, and he wanted to know, and he wanted to know when she no interview starts. The woman replied to the man, she think they would be calling a list of candidates that morning and beginning interview the next month. The human resources manager was no more, so he shoots at him. The woman wants to know if the man hear about stasis, and she said she were quitting and going to work for private publication. The man replied, the woman, she were kidding, and he said they were our biggest competitor competitor, and he thought she had to like it. The woman replied to the man, she did, but had to counter her and offered her the position. His guru had to refuse. The man replied to the woman, "Good for her," and she deserves. Maybe they should start thinking about their career plan. The woman agreed with the man, and she said she would update her resume later today. The man said word. The man thanked for the woman about coming today interview, and he said they had their location is hard to reach. He was Scott Summerton, the chap designer. The man told agreed with the manual, and he said he were Zephyr Brothers. He were head editor of management. The woman replied, "It's great to finally meet them both." The man told said they had to look over her resume and thought her would be perfect addition to their designer department, but they weren't sure her had much experience, experience in fashion photography. The woman replied to the man, actually, she does freelance work for her friend's fashion studio, and she wanted to know if she would like to see someone's a PC that you on her website. And she accepted, brought some with her that day. The man agreed with to the woman, and he said that would be great. And he said if she could uh, tell about how she came up with her sorting method. The man said to the man wants to know if she had applied for company positions that were at advertised week. The woman replied no, and he said he was still revising her resume. It didn't feel like it's tender and it's stand out enough. She known they would be opening up their hiring to people outside the company as well. The man replied to the woman. He could send her his resume to you at a Agriculture, and he received and he had received a lot of help with mine with himself, and it definitely helped. The man the woman said she would appreciate that and thank for him. The woman said to the man, before they finished the were meeting, uh, she would like to talk about hiring process for that year. In the past, they were always use the headhunter who recommended candidate to them, but she would like to discontinue that service. The man was surprised by that, and she wanted to know what that were, uh, because he thought it were very successful. The woman replied, "It were, but it were very costly, and corporate would like them to reduce hiring costs. She would, as they have come, they had come up with chart that show how we were higher, how we had higher people in the past. The man replied to the woman. Uh, um, he was surprised. He was surprised by that, and he said he didn't expect their result. Then they should definitely go with the second bad method. She would talk the rest of the team so they could know more about that.